In a remote corner of the world, where the trees grew dense and the rivers sparkled in the sun, a pride of lions lived in the heart of an ancient forest. These lions were different from those found in vast open savannas. They had adapted to the thick forest with a keen sense of hearing and sight to navigate the shadowy, tree-filled landscape. This pride was led by a strong and wise lioness named Zara, who had taken care of her family for many years. One day, as dawn broke and shafts of sunlight filtered through the forest canopy, Zara and her pride stirred. Her son, a curious young lion named Kito, was the first to rise. His golden fur shimmered in the morning light, and his eyes sparkled with excitement. Today was a special day. Kito would join the pride for his first hunt. Kito's eagerness was matched by his nervousness. "Will I be able to keep up with everyone, Mother?" he asked Zara as they walked together. Zara gave him a reassuring nuzzle. "Remember, Kito, it's not just about speed or strength. It's about patience, understanding your surroundings, and working together. Hunting here is challenging, but with focus and cooperation, we succeed." The forest was filled with the sounds of life. Monkeys chattered above, birds sang their morning songs, and the occasional rustling in the bushes hinted at the smaller creatures hiding nearby. Zara gathered the pride, and together they moved silently through the forest, each step careful and calculated. Their muscles rippled under their fur as they navigated the uneven terrain. As they approached a clearing, Zara stopped and gestured to Kito with a flick of her tail. "Smell the air," she whispered. Kito closed his eyes and took a deep breath, focusing on his senses. A scent hit his nose, earthy and musky. A herd of deer grazed nearby, unaware of the pride's presence. Zara positioned the other lionesses around the clearing, forming a silent circle to trap their prey. Kito's heart raced. He watched mesmerized as his mother crouched low, her eyes never leaving the herd. Zara's gaze was intense, every muscle poised to spring. When she finally pounced, the forest seemed to hold its breath. In a matter of seconds, the deer scattered, and the lionesses moved with agility and grace. With practiced precision, they brought down one of the deer, a well-coordinated effort that left Kito in awe. As they began to feast, Zara let Kito take the first bite, as tradition dictated for a young lion's first hunt. Kito felt a surge of pride. He was truly part of the pride now, carrying on the legacy of his ancestors who had lived and hunted in this forest for generations. Days passed, and Kito grew stronger and more skilled. He learned not only to hunt, but also about the delicate balance of their ecosystem. Zara often reminded him that their presence in the forest was not just about survival. "We are guardians, Kito. We keep the deer population balanced, which in turn ensures the vegetation is not overgrazed. Everything here is connected." But life in the forest was not without challenges. One evening, as the sun dipped low, the lions heard a new, strange sound. The trees shook, and the air was filled with a loud rumbling noise. The pride gathered, and Zara's face grew serious. "Humans," she murmured. Zara had encountered humans before. She knew they could be dangerous. For days, the noise continued, echoing through the forest. Machines cut down trees, clearing paths through the undergrowth. Zara and her pride became uneasy. Their once peaceful forest felt unfamiliar and threatened. Birds scattered, their nests destroyed, and the deer began moving farther away, seeking refuge from the destruction. Zara knew they needed to act quickly to protect their home. She gathered the pride for a meeting. "If we do nothing, our forest will disappear, and with it, our way of life. We cannot face the humans directly, but we must find a way to slow them down and protect what we can." The lions devised a plan. Zara sent Kito and the younger lions to patrol the edges of the forest where the humans worked. The sight of large lions roaming nearby made the humans wary. Some workers even abandoned their posts, intimidated by the lions' presence. But one day, Kito noticed something different. A group of humans, dressed in green uniforms and carrying equipment, had come to the forest. These humans did not carry the destructive machines. Instead, they seemed to be observing the land, taking notes and examining the plants and animals with interest. Curious, Kito watched from a distance, and he soon realized they weren't a threat. Zara, wise as ever, saw this as an opportunity. She approached these new humans cautiously, allowing them to glimpse her majestic form before slipping back into the trees. The humans took notice, and over time they came to understand that this forest was home to a unique pride of lions. They began documenting the pride, noting how these lions were different from those in the open savannas, adapting so beautifully to forest life. Word of this unique pride spread, attracting conservationists and researchers. They recognized the importance of protecting not only the lions, but the entire forest ecosystem. Efforts were made to halt the deforestation, and soon the forest was declared a protected reserve. Over time, the Pride's forest returned to its former tranquility. Trees regrew, animals returned, and the sounds of destruction faded into memory. Keto, now a grown lion with a family of his own, continued the legacy of his mother, Zara, as the protector of the forest. He taught his cubs the importance of balance, cooperation, and respect for all the creatures that shared their home. The pride lived on, a symbol of resilience and harmony within the forest. And each night, as the stars lit up the sky, Keto would gaze upward and remember his mother's words. "We are not just lions of the forest, we are its guardians." Thanks for watching.